Hello, hello, hello. How we all doing? God damn, my tongue is burning right now from this food. Holy cow. It's like a, I don't even know what you call it. Is the song right? Yeah, the song works. Alright, let me send out the link. I'll ping some people. Get my Discord up at everyone. We are live. Oops, not what I wanted to click. Then we go to the Invictus. Hey, Boom, what's up? So, I've got a bunch of KvKs to watch. I'm going to watch, or not watch necessarily, but check up on yours. I'm very curious. And then we're going to watch a bit of this one and do obviously dailies. So I've got a lot to do. But how's yours going? Highly curious. Let me get back to dailies. And then we're gonna watch that KvK. You ever just lose your mouse? Like on the screen? Right there, I was like, where's my mouse? Okay. So yeah, we've got two different KvKs to watch right now. KvK 2 and a KvK 1. You guys, which is 17, went to help 20 fight. But 20 was in downtime, so you're getting drained fast. Yeah, they're were they an Asian kingdom? I forget. I think they were, right? So that would make sense. Do I have to buy? What do I want to do? I have a 10. 20 coming back into uptime though, and yeah, Asian. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do this. Got 4. I don't think that's enough. Honestly, I could do 2 of these. 2 of the 5s. Could do this for the gems. Also not a bad option. Do I want to... Is there going to be a gem spending thing here? I don't really need this. I could do it for a Bard's Pendant. You have 212k infantry left. You took 815k inf deads. Damn. That is crazy so far. You guys still haven't done Kingsland. Alright, let's I think for now we're just gonna do this. Which now I need 250 more. And then I'll do this. There we go. And I'm not going to use that on the event. I'm just going to let it turn into gems. You said, yep, you have a few reports you could send? Yeah, please send. We'll take a look at everything. We will take a look at everything. I was debating just stacking, renewing this, like, to 200 days type thing, but I feel like why do that when I can just buy? I mean, what I could have done, I guess, is get a 5 and a 10. That's probably what I'll do tomorrow. I got 2 more days I think I have to do, so maybe I'll do Circle of Life. That could be a good one. Alright. Just send it into that chat, though. I don't know if that's what your plan was, but send it into the chat. Because I'm going to be hopping back and forth on characters. And we are registered officially for KvK now. On my main, which is super hype. So we should find out the teams tomorrow. Is my understanding of things. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go to my KvK 1 account. And we'll watch some KvKs. Actually, where am I on my Eleanor? Is it 7? I'm just trying to get a Riders. Eleanor, Shapur, Electra Jar. Eleanor's at 7. Okay, so tomorrow I should get it. Here we go. Something to the chat. Perfect, thank you. Hey, it looked like you and Zeb are having a pretty good time compared to me. Nobody is troops left. Well, does it look like you're gonna have a Kingsland now or no? Because I don't know it all well enough to, look at it immediately and know what's going on. So does it look like you're gonna have a Kingsland fight or nah? Oh hey, we took pass 8. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm on like a solo mission right now. Doing a solo mission. I've decided that I don't need my troops because I'm just going siege and I'm just gonna hardcore siege main it. 23, 20, 17 versus all. So that's actually a good question. Did 24 ditch you and ally the other side, or are they like solo right now? I would think they didn't go solo because that would be kind of crazy. That would be a little bold. Go here. Nothing. They were solo for a little bit and now they're not. Okay, gotcha. Wow, Noose made a drums. Whoa, Noose, look at you making a drums. That is spicy. Ready to attack. Kind of not the one I needed. What I do need to do is try and think. Something highly difficult. So far, though, 24 and 30 are the only ones not zone locked. Wait. That doesn't make sense, though. Are you zone locked? Oh shit, I could have done that. Are you zone locked? I didn't think you were zone locked. That's pretty dramatic if you're already zone locked. I gotta look at your map now. Alright, hold on. Let me look at your map. No, it's just the enemies not done. Oh, not zone locked. I got you. Alright, I want to see your reports. Star's the biggest. Why not? This is a rally? Yeah, this is a rally. Wow. You gotta look at this, right? So much tier 4 versus all tier 5. Because it's basically 2 to 1 KP, but the actual numbers look the same. Super good report. Wow. I mean, yeah, this is inevitable. This guy just, I don't know, maybe trying to meet DKP. That's crazy. All right, let me look. So, you guys fighting over the pass? 27 or 38-17. See some Edwards out there. So, all right. I'm just looking at the zone. So you guys are locking them. Oh shit. Is it one of you guys or? Fuck. Who is this? Hold on. I think I run this down regardless. Yeah, it's fine. I'll run it down. Let me make sure my hospital's good. Yeah, we're fine. We're chilling. Looks like I won't get to do what I was doing, though. I was, solo swarming someone. See, I don't... excuse me. I don't mind this, because the double AoE with 3 marches, even though I'm going to lose and I almost definitely trade negative here, overall it's not too awful. Because the triple AoE just is so much value. But yeah, I mean, obviously negative, so we'll see. Probably get a purple fate changer if I had to guess. So that's what I would guess. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh! It's been rough. Alright, I'm gonna look at all your stuff. I just want to see if I can figure something out. Let me get Discord up. Come on, you slow ass scout. Eh. He's got nothing worth imprisoning. If he had like 100 mil of each, I would have asked our king to imprison. That's so funny though. I just 3v1 because he caught me off guard. And because of my AoE, like I said, you just get so hard carried. But I won't be doing what I had originally done. ETP already? Yeah, that guy was out. He was like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit again. Let's do this. Alright, let's go check out Boom's KvK. And then I want to check out Zeb's big old KvK. That's a pretty big KvK in terms of KvK 1. So you guys are fighting the purple. Red is your third ally, so it's green, yellow, and red. Correct me if I'm wrong. The green, yellow, and red. And everyone else is an enemy. So why didn't they let blue back in? Oh, now they are. Now they are. Oh wait, no, this is red. This should be your ally. Are you guys allied with them too? Green, yellow, red versus everyone? Oh. So what's going on here? Or are they just... That's not a priority. Hello? No. No! Uh-oh. The game just die on us? What is going on here? Good old crash? Well, Okay, there we go. Don't know what that was about. You're all just in downtime, so they're pushing back out. 2.6. 3.2. I mean, they're fairly small too. That's like a KvK 1 kingdom power. But what's interesting here is that 17 has this hop. And it's a pretty powerful hop because, oh, you guys didn't. Oh, I thought you were going to place it so you could go into both zones at the same time. This one too. That you would go like that and then you could hop this way. That's an ally enemy. Or, sorry, ally anyways, not ally enemy. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go take a look at that KvK 1, but it's definitely looks like a fun little fight going on. You had it, but we have no troops left to do anything, and you're not using speeds to be the only one carrying anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you. I mean, honestly, it seems like you guys have good control. You own like half the map. You own 1, 2, 3. This is contested. You don't have this. You have this. And you have this, really. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zones. 5 zones. And you don't control 1, 2, 3. I mean, you own 5 out of the 8 zones. It's pretty good. Overall, it's really not bad. Even in your downtime, right? I don't know how long the downtime is, but you guys are doing fine. Alright, let me go look at 86. This is a pretty spicy Kingsland. It's another 1v3. But they're fighting 3 good kingdoms. So 86 is solo versus these 3. And they had a good grab, especially here. But I think I don't think they really planned where to push. You know, and they were fighting really hard here for a while. And it's the same issue you saw 66 do. And it really didn't make any sense, honestly. So we're gonna see. We're going to see what happens. I definitely have my opinions. I think 86 is way over their head right now. And what is this? Mercy? Mercy should place a flag right here. Or right here. Touch these 2. You make another 2 garrison points. You already have one here. Here. There's one here. One here. Here, like, oh my god, the amount of touch points is crazy. Wonder why they're building these. Are they being burned? No, I mean they're even up here. They won the trade down here. Ooh, an Osman. That's crazy. But he's got the Osman out. Bank is his name? 36 mil, he's like 5 marching? That's crazy. What a crazy world we live in. Is the fighting good? It's pretty good in 86. Hey, killer, we're watching 86 Kingsland 1v3. 86 is the 1 versus these 3. The big difference is that all 3 of these kingdoms, which I'll show, all 3 are pretty respectable. This is a 3 billion... right, which is obviously respectable. Then we look here. This is their main enemies. You know, it's 2.4. Look down here. 3.2. Like, this is very, very real kingdoms. No 75? Yeah, there's no 75 here. This is 78. That's 1.8. They have like 2 alliances, though. Mercy, 2.5. So yeah, it's like 3 real kingdoms, and these 2 are the strongest. But again, I just think it's poor strategy. 86 is over focusing here, and now it's allowing, what was this, 85? I'm just gonna say it's 85. It's allowing 85 to go for the cut, and yeah, they could back flag it, but you only have so much space here to back flag. KvK 2, 69 and 73 against each other. I don't know. Who knows? Migration will decide all that. It's kind of silly to talk about it now. None of us have any idea what's going to work out. If we get all the migration we say we will, if 69 does, who knows? It's like 66, right? 66 was claiming they're going to be the best thing ever, and they dissolved. You know? They were claiming they were the best thing ever like a day before. So it's all BS. We just got to see how it works out. It's all just about how it works out. They did get the burn here. I think the Zig is just so overrated to fight on. Like, I would focus on either eliminate... Well, not this. But early on, they just were hard focused here. And I would have just so much rather just them go for that cut than try and get a cut here that doesn't even do anything. I was thinking about even making a video that this is actually the biggest advantage side being here. Because no one, like, I've talked about how this takes your TP space and it makes it really difficult, which, like, was a disadvantage for 73. But I think now, like, no one knows how to deal with it. And 66 failed horribly to deal with it with 65. 86 is now not handling it well. You just don't, you have to ignore it. And I know that sounds weird, but you need to flag in a way to have as little touch points in this spot. Really, 1 is what I guess is the answer. And then you just try and close off them into this corner. And then you just try to cut here. You know what I mean? And they're doing it, but they're doing it slowly. The good news for 86 is they got this flag down to get in front of that line. The other good news is this is a weaker kingdom. The bad news is this is the stronger kingdom. So they're going to struggle to fight them, you know, in a straight up zone like this, a bad spot, basically. And then they're also going to be able to punch through and overcompensate. Or not overcompensate, but compensate. 24 mad because they have the worst DKP to get the least rewards. Oh, and get the least rewards. 24 told 23 they should get the star because they could have betrayed and didn't. Then they started hitting flags. Yeah, classic KvK 2. Sounds like a good time. Skara, did you figure out where you're going? Because I'd imagine you're migrating, right? Can't fathom you're staying in 80... I said 80. Can't fathom you're staying in 74, right? Yeah, it'll be interesting, this KINGSLAND. My money would for sure be not on 86, though. And I don't know the tier 5 situation, but I think 3 strong enemies in a KvK 1, and you're not, like, significantly better, is a difficult situation to handle. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. I was going to look at each alliance, but there's another way I could do this. It's going to be a lot easier for all of us. I have a character there. 3886. And this way I could just actually look at it from within the kingdom. It'll be like instantly showing me. Maybe I can see their tech, that sort of thing too. It'd be cool. He said we are hitting 88 now and defending. Please play defense till more people come. So I wonder if they're in downtime. Last night we achieved a significant victory by securing 4 altars. We proved blah blah blah. It's cute. It's a cute little male. I think it's so overrated. Okay. Oh, tech. That's what I was doing. Kingdom tech. Yeah, the kingdom tech's pretty strong, not gonna lie. That may have been even above ours, if I'm being honest. Let me look at their kingdom. I mean, I don't know their KvK, so I don't know if this is really impressive or really bad. They have like 14 tier 5s probably, roughly. No big Kraken, but still. And they have 3 fighting alliances, so not bad at all. But in terms of going 1v3 against 3 decent kingdoms, I don't know if that's enough. I would wager it's probably not enough unless the other kingdoms really have no tier 5. Which is fully possible, because I haven't looked at them. INA. We will see. Is anyone here from that 86 KvK? I'd be very curious. Should run a poll probably. Curious what people say over the course of the stream. ETP. Salvatore. Reports. Scout was here. ATP'd. I know I can't do anything on stream now that Killer's here. None of my shenanigans that I was gonna do. None of my shenanigans. When's the next More Than Gems? I think it's the 6th. Something around there. Something like the 6th. I'm debating. That's actually... I need a math stream. I may do one this weekend. Oop, wrong button. I need to do a math stream. I need to calculate something with More Than Gems in the wheel. There's something else I have to do. I forget. What was it? Oh, I wanted to make that resource calculator finally. I also would have to figure out how to... Oh, there's a lot I need to do. Jeez. Ooh, rally. They got a Thutmose rally, except it's a burning flag, so why are they even garrisoning? I never get when kingdoms do that. It's so weird to me. It's also weird to me that this alliance that's like their second or first main alliance pushing has a very low either kingdom tech or alliance tech for durability. 6810 is very low. I think our main alliance is 98 something or like 94, like meaning 9.4 thousand. Hey drone, what's up? Oh, did they finally repair it? They did. They pressed repair. Good. I'm glad they did, because I hate watching rallies on burning flags. It always drives me nuts. I mean, this is being swarmed constantly. I imagine the deads will be a lot worse than the rally, but the amount of sevs from swarmers. Deads are worth a lot more, though, I'll tell you that much. I'll try to ask Jeff for the report. Nothing much here. Just watching some good KvKs. Boom is in a good fight right now with the Betrayal Kingdom. 86 is 1v3 in a really tough Kingsland. And KvK 1 and KvK 2. Those both. KFC or Popeyes? I've never had either. Never had either, so I couldn't tell you. You're heading into KvK 1. What's a good KP goal? I don't really like to give out KP goals because it just completely depends on your kingdom. Who is that whale? Are you talking about Jeff? Who are we referring to? It's a very vague question. Hopefully 50 to 70. Yeah, I mean, I think even in a farmer KvK, it should be pretty much 50. I got 50 and I barely fought. I was barely online, unfortunately. Wow, it popped. They ran it all the way down. I want to see the rally because I don't think there was much AoE on the garrison. And I think that the swarmers are going to make that an interesting report. Let me see who else. Can I see the rally report? Check the whale in 3912. Okay. I need more sad faces. Ooh, there's a rally up here. Alright, after this. Jackie? What, they're like 200 mil or something? It's another day in the office. You know, another 200 mil whale. Nothing surprising there. Just a good 200 mil. Has three accounts. So it's just another Mosey. It's another Mosey. Mosey 2.0. Hey, report. Let's go. So let's look. So the report got wrecked. Or sorry, the rally got wrecked. But with Swarmers... the KP actually ended up being even, which is wild. But yeah, the rally got wrecked. Exactly what I thought it was. Well, if he could use his account as well as Mosey did, they will be killing it in KvK. Yeah, this is exactly what the report was, exactly what I expected the report to look like. Very good for the defense overall. That should be another good garrison report. But not a surprising one. See, like, I don't understand this. Like, these flags here and these flags here. I don't understand any of these. Because you don't need to back flag. Is there resources? There's 1 crystal, 2 crystals, there's no crystals. Then even then, you don't get generation fast enough for that to be worth. I don't understand why they do that. Like, you're not back flagging these flags. That's not what this is. You're spending significant chunks of resources. This makes sense. Get good TP space, take space by the Zig. I get that. You wish our KingsLAND was at a better time? Amen. Yeah, I wish our entire KvK was at a better time. It was so unfortunate. That's why I'm so grateful my main's going into KvK. I feel like I can actually play this game. It's like devastating. You had to sleep at the time? Yeah, I mean, I was asleep and I had work because it was on a Thursday. Just utter nightmare. But my main is KvK. Ooh, they placed this flag. That's an interesting one. See, I like what this kingdom's doing. 85. Now, you can't really defend this flag, but what it does is now you're touching 1, 2, 3, 4, all in this one spot. It's exactly what I was talking about with 86. Or sorry, 74 in my video today. My main's going into KvK again. Yep. Yeah, Thursday at 3 a.m. Yeah, that was... If that ever happens again, it's just clipped. It is clipped. What is this song? Oh, dropping the beat. Or the bass. Yo, welcome, welcome. But I just don't understand the strategy. Like, why are we back flagging this? You don't need this line. You can give up these 2 squares. What in the back flagging world is this flag? Or the TP space? I can get behind TP space. That's probably what that is. But still, what are we doing here? I don't understand this. Like, I think if you ask them, what is the goal of 86 right now? What are you guys pushing for? They would have absolutely no idea. I think if you ask them, they'd be completely lost. Okay. We're watching the 86 1v3 KvK. I mean, honestly, the only good use of this flag line, if they really wanted to, is to either split this way and split this way. You can start making money soon. Yeah, if I ever figure out the AdSense. I didn't figure it out for the donations. Because you get the donations at 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours, which I did like 2 months ago. But I for the life of me, cannot figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. This is weird. Like, why are they flagging this way? Like, what is this flag? Is there just such little thought of resources? Or are they just super concerned with TP space down here, even though they have all this? I don't really get it. Do I believe? What do I believe in? Don't worry, Peddlers, you'll give my 73 flux. Well, here's the thing. You can give me all the flux in the world. I can't spend it or I ruin the free-to-play brand. That's like the joke that I was thinking about. Is I can't even beg people for flux. Because if I beg for flux and I get it, I can't actually spend it. Isn't that funny? Oh, there's another rally. Now this time it should have a YSG behind it and there's all this AoE. Right? Martel. What is secondary? I don't see a circle. Am I crazy? There's Martel. Where's the circle? Can you guys tell what's secondary? It's not CC, is it? Yeah, but you could still give it to a farm and then migrate to your main. I could do that. Sun Tzu? Is that what? No, it's not Sun Tzu because there's no fan AoE. It looks like it was potentially CC. Oh, let me pay more attention. Yeah, it's CC. It's a. Oh my god. It's CC. Was that in the report the guy shared me? No, last time it was a Martel YSG, but now it's a Martel CC. Wow, a Martel CC. What world do I live in? You can give Flux someone gave you. Yeah, you can only give it to people within your kingdom, though. Nah, Lou, you're migrating. You're not migrating. You restarted. You're dead to me, you know. Hey Nova, what's up? How you doing, Nova? We're watching 86 KvK right now with a classic Martel CC Garrison. You know the meta. Martel CC meta for sure, for sure. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't see any other fan coming off it, and I saw the. I'm trying to look now. There's the Martel. He fires off, and then. Oh, maybe not. I'm so confused. All right, Martel. What's coming after Martel? I thought I saw the CT. Oh no, that was over here. Man, I'm lost. I'll have to ask for the report again. It kind of looks like a CC, but I think that's coming from this. Alright, where's Jeff? Or not Jeff. Where's, here. Ariana, this person. Hey, can I have the Garrison report? Thanks. Alright. Copy. I'd imagine it's this guy. You said Martel CC. To be fair, your free-to-play account looking real good with 4 flux you can never use. Yeah, see, you get the pain. Lou, you could talk about it. I have no problem with you talking about it. You know what I'm gonna do on my other monitor? I'm gonna see if I could figure out this Google issue. That would be so cool if I could figure that out right now. But I really need that report because I'm very confused. Maybe I'll ask this guy. Can you talk about the pain? Sure. I don't know what you're referring to. Are people talking about Kingdom 4000? Lou is doing joining a restart there. So I think that's what Lou is looking at the moment. You're free to play too? Yeah, of course. I'm having issues with AdSense and stuff. I mean, I don't have ads, but I was trying to set up the donations and I can't figure it out for the life of me. So, it's really a skill issue on my part. His main is a whale. No, Boom is free to play. Trust the process. Oh, little flag down there. I like it. 50 minutes versus 25. That means they're probably going to get it built. Oh, AdSense is weird. Have I met the requirement? I did for the donations like 2 months ago. And I just have never been able to figure it out. It has always confused me. But I didn't figure it out or not figure it out. I didn't reach. Ooh, I think I figured it out. Uh-oh, I think I figured it out. Uh-oh, isn't a good thing. We're about to get hype. How do I reverse engineer this? Maybe this button? Let's try that. Hold on, I think we're cooking, guys. I think we're cooking. Do I log in like that? Oh wait, but I already... Oh shit. I made this so much more complicated. The real meta is building flags with Siege. Why is that? As an aspiring Siege main, why is that? Okay. What else did we say? You said your goals after migrating in main kingdom are VIP 11 to 12, City Hall 25, and Sun Tzu level 60. You said 8. Don't know for secondary though. In terms of commander, you should just go Aethel. But I assume are those goals by KvK? Ooh, report. Wait. No, we don't get to see the garrison commander. Hold on, because accidentally they started with the CC Mehmed. So what did it get switched to? Our side. You had Martel. How do I see? Where do you guys see that? Where do you see the other commander? It's not Belly, is it? Oh, no. That's GG. No. It shows when Garrison Commander swaps at the main report. Oh, really? Where does it show that? I don't see it up here. Oh, this probably? No. It should. Doesn't look like it does though. At the top? In the battle data? No. I'm not sure. See you guys in KvK 2. Burning here. You'll buy account. Alright, Burning, I'll see you there. Hopefully, are you joining us? Are you... I don't really know what your plan was. I remember hearing up about you. Actually, someone was talking about you today now that I think about it. I forget how I saw it. Can I delete this? How do I do this? Admin? No, that's not it. That's not it. No. Okay. Oh, do you remember looking at reports that show the swap? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of remember the same thing, but... I mean, we know at a minimum it had a Martel primary. And this would probably be the same garrison. This is Spore CC. There's the... It's just hard to tell. Because isn't Sun Tzu... Like, we'd see his meteors or something, right? I don't see any meteors and I'm like looking close. If we lose KvK 2, can we 0 Balaron? You're joining 73, which should be nice. Sad 66 fell apart. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've heard so many different things about 66. It's just such a shame that you guys couldn't pull a win out of that last KvK. Really is. Mina CC is really bad for rallying if you don't control field. I mean, they kind of do control field though. It's just they're ignoring the swarmers. Like like, let's zoom out. They control field. You can't argue they aren't. It's just they're not killing the swarmers because I don't think people want to hit tier 5 because they're pathetic. That's just the truth of KvK 1. People don't want to run it down. I would run it down right now. This is free kills of tier 5. This is like free tier 5 kills. No, I'm just spectating 86. Your KvK had a lot of deadweights. I mean, I think that's also a big issue with having the type of kingdom you had, which is you just get so many people that follow for the gold chests. You know? Like, how do you almost not? I'm sure everyone thought of doing it at one point. Like, anyone who wasn't a king probably was like, damn, I kind of want to go there. So how do I... So if I do this... Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Are you spectating or are you 86? So I'm just spectating 86. I'm in 73 on my restart. Let's see this. You just quit like 2 months ago, although you already fixed your issue. He was back in state and I already bought a ticket for him. Alright, well that's cool. I'm glad you're back. Hope things worked out well. Remember when base tank was tanking tier 5, 76 tier 5, and you got clear AoE? Ooh, they backflagged it. That's kind of interesting here. Yeah, I don't think I ever got hit by AoE, if I'm being fully honest with you. I think I managed to stay clear. Is Noose top 1 in KvK 1? In my KvK, yes he is. Congratulations to Noose. But yeah, he got out in front of Bagra, which is low-key embarrassing for Bagra. But I did do a video today going over my KINGSLAND, and it kind of briefly touches on their performance as whales. Just because that's kind of part of KINGSLAND. KINGSLAND is where your whales show that they're whales. That's when they run it down, you know what I mean? At least that's how I treat it. KINGSLAND is when you run it down. Okay. Let's go to here. Is it in progress again? Alright, we're gonna see if that works now. Let me read up again. You put 65 to have like 30 build. No, well, 60. This is what I kept saying, and I'm sorry if you guys are leadership there. I don't really know your history, but like 66 should have won. And the amount of devotion of the fighters, like the performance of the individual fighters, was phenomenal. It was amazing to watch that KvK. It was one of the most entertaining things that I've watched in a while of KvK ones. The leading of it was atrocious. It was atrocious. It really was. And, you know, how they focused, where they focused, it was atrocious. But the devotion of the fighters, of the individuals, was really respectable. It was, that's not even the word I want to use. It was, you know, inspirational, I suppose, is a dramatic word I could use here. Create a passkey. I don't want to create a passkey. We'll try this. Well, I don't want to do that. Hold on. You said you're 87 and you're getting wrecked. Where's 87? That's the south, right? Yeah, I mean, 87 is taking the brunt of it. I don't know why you guys haven't placed this flag. I'd place the flag right here. I guess concerns over TP space, but you could touch 2 of their flags, create another 2 garrisons. Right now, you guys are kind of doing nothing. You're just getting burnt. Like, there's no point in fighting here. You have this entire, like, it's recognizing your advantage. The advantage of this, of 87 in this position here, in a 1v3 against this, is that the work to cut this line is brutal. So 87 should be taking advantage of that and trying to abuse with this line. But they're not. Like, what they probably could do is they could split this line up if this line doesn't want to do it, and that way they don't have to worry about the disconnection, because they're not going to be able to do all that. They're going to run out of steam resource wise. You did? They all got burned? Are you guys just not doing anything then? Because what I'm kind of saying is, like, forget this spot, forget even this spot, I would focus this spot. You didn't lead at the start. You were helping on the third day due to leadership being exhausted. Yeah, and, you know, to your credit, by the third day, it's pretty much, you know, GG. 3 days in is a long time in. You got over 200k dead and only got 130k tier 4 left. Well, you definitely want to be able to fight. Although it may be too late for me to say that to you. But don't lose your ability to field fight. Don't forget that not having any barb ability sucks. But I support fighting, so I'm all there with you. So keep it up. Keep up the great work. Just keep in mind there is barbing to be done. The best way to win a 1v3 is split the kingdom up as much as possible, create a lot of fronts. Well, it's just totally dependent. That's not necessarily true at all. For you, Nova, for you with 66, you guys should have been creating as many touch points as possible. But for my kingdom, we, you know, I mean, I just made an entire video on this. Should I even get into it? This was literally my entire video today. So, I mean, if you're more interested in what I'm talking about, you can definitely go watch it. I recommend it, obviously. But, yeah, I literally made an entire video on this concept today. You know, the TLDR of it all is that my kingdom in 73, we would have lost if we had created more touch points. That was the whole point. Because we have a lot less tier 5 than our enemy, but we had more alliances of just smaller fighters. Versus like 66, who was the opposite of us, where they were like a whale kingdom. They had a lot less fighters, but they had like freaking 15 big tier 5 spenders. Yeah, I don't get this. This is bizarre. I don't agree with whatever the hell they're doing here. I don't understand. Like, what was the vision with this push? Like, you can't cut. You can't cut. There's a pass. You gotta just contain. They should have set it up so that they had one flag here. And with one flag there, they would have been fine. You just have to defend one flag then. Okay, let's see their reports. That's not it. This one. Spore. This is the CC Mehmed. It's what one we saw earlier. Ooh, nice. Oh, it is Sun. You were right. You were right. You got me beat. Yeah, I'll show my tech off. It was Martel's Sun. And it was doing really well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the tier 5 situation and all that, but I don't love 86's build plan. It just doesn't seem right to me. It reminds me of 66's leading, where they just didn't really seem to have a direction and were just kind of blindly fighting. Alright, take care, Nova. Looking forward to you guys being here. I'm very excited to see the leader. Oh, fighting tech. Thank you for saying that, Lou. I totally forgot. Let me show it off. It's very good, so I'm proud of it. So again, I am fully free to play. I went 10 engineering, 10 mathematics before I did anything else. I didn't do anything more. Then I went to my military tree. Right now I'm at 10, 10, 8, working on 9. Very, very good. Then I got my infantry up to 8 and 9, which is also very good. My other big 3 here is 5, 9, and 4, which is the maximum ability. And now I'm just kind of working on finishing this to 10 and then my siege buffs, because I am going to be a siege main on this restart account. So very good overall, especially for a free-to-play. With everything I just showed you, you can tell my power is super heavy into tech. So very, very good. And Lou, for the record, as I say I'm very, very good, this is definitely better than the average player and definitely better than the average free-to-play. So keep that in mind. Like if you're not at this point when you reach KvK, it does not mean you made some gross mistake or something at all. You got a flag report? Yeah, I'll take a look. If you want to share it to me. Or somewhere, and just let me know. To delete these flags. Ooh, a boom flag report. Wait, is this boom? Yeah, it's boom. Oh, look at that thing. 269 to 420. Yeah, you never spread, Lou. You always focus one type. God damn, these are crazy reports. Oh, wait, this is the one I saw earlier. I saw that one earlier, but this one's nice. This is a new one. Alex YSG got wrecked. Yeah, Mina CC not cutting it. Okay. Oh, I always do that nowadays. Let me zoom out. Kingdom overview. Okay. Let us go to home. Let me go to payments. Alright, let me 86. Back flag. It's a good back flag. I don't mind that back flag. I still need someone to explain this to me. I don't understand any of this, like, at all. Like, what is the point of that? But 610, 453. I'll look. I'll figure it out. 610, 453. Oh, you're out of the zone. 610, 453. I mean, there's 3 cities here, and none of them are exactly on the coordinates you said. I mean, this is probably you, right? Okay. Gotcha. Also, what happened here? Like, you still can do the hop. Unless you're going to tell me that this isn't a hop. Unless you're going to try to convince me that's not a valid hop. It certainly looks like it is. Ooh. Wow, that's a nice KvK 1 report. 1.7 to 2. Wow. You guys got wrecked in the rally report. Holy shit. The gear difference here has to be pretty wild. They've got all the iconic legendary stuff, pretty much. We're working with infantry here. Does this mean there's no infantry? There's no crit infantry legendary gear? Am I reading this right? It looks like there's no infantry legendary gear. Yeah, Joshua, excuse me, Joshua. I don't think there's any infantry legendary gear, which is a huge L. They need you to come garrison. Yeah, that was all the way up here. Yeah. You said all you can say is max mathematics and engineering before unlocking all tier 4. Yes, totally agree with you. It'll go a long way. These are good flags. I mean, I agree with 88's flag lines. I just don't understand what these are. If anyone has any idea what that is, I'd be very interested. So please do let me know if you know. Or if you have a theory. Anyone have a theory what this is? Answer a few questions. You don't know, you just helped. You're not in a position to question, sure. CM and Pierce wrecks all those marches. You really don't like the CM and YSG sort of stuff. Your YSG is for barbs only. Well, I don't agree with you there. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Each ad account? Select if you only advertise your own brand. Yeah, okay. Each ad account. Okay, I think that's right. Lou, let me show you. I can help you out here. I don't mind helping you. So you're gonna go to your profile in the top left here. Then you're gonna click settings. Then you're gonna click the account and characters. You're gonna scroll down till you see create a new one. You're gonna click create a new one. And then up here, you're going to see your kingdom calendar. And here it'll tell you the day, but not the time, but the day that each kingdom is coming out. It is a relatively new feature. It is very cool, very good addition. And I highly recommend you pay attention and use it. So, maybe a big help for you. I don't know. I do want to kill all of my troops. Are you gonna call? I am. Alright, muting 1 second. See you soon, peeps. You said thank you. I have an account ready for new journey now. That's great. I'm glad you prepared. Do you have a group you're joining? And all that already figured out? Do I think you're gonna win our 86? Let's zoom out. So right now, I don't know a lot. You know? And you could have a super dramatic downtime uptime thing going on. But what could happen here is if 80 was 5, if 85 can suppress 86, they burn this flag. They have it back flagged, but they're gonna have to back flag all of these. They gotta rally this. If they could even just pull focus to here. I mean, this is such a useless spot for 86. Like, I would almost think they should let it all be burned. I don't know. That I'm not sure about. But this line needs to be cut. And if they could cut this line, I think they'll do well. I also think 86 big goal needs to be to get through here. If you get through here, they also win. The same type of thing there, right? So 88 has a huge role to play, obviously, in both spreading a line up here and, you know, constant pressure here to force them to split rolls. You said you're in a Discord and you'll have 4 farms at the start. That's good. If you could keep up 4, that'll be perfect. Four is great, honestly. You quit on 73? Nah, he kind of like didn't thrive. I don't know how else to say it. He said no. Oh wait, no. That was 88 gonna carry. Most of us in 87 are gone, and you're downtime right now. Yeah, well that's the beauty of a 1v3, right? Is they have to handle 3 fronts, which isn't even 3 fronts. It's 1 front, 2 front, could be 3 front, 4 front, 5 front, 6 front, 7 front, 8 front. Depends on if you call this 1 front, right? Okay. You don't think 86 sleeps? They probably have pilots. This is like so not what I wanted it to do. I really didn't do this well. Kind of messed up. Maybe I'll just wait for now. I'm really confused. God damn it. You made your son level 60. You should be 20 mil. I don't know. I mean, I think a good free-to-play ends up around 15 mil for KvK 1. And a very good free-to-play is better than that. If they had a flag here, they'd burn these 2. It wouldn't really do much. They would have to be able to place a flag here, which I can't check. Because otherwise they'd have to build all the way around. I don't know if that's possible either. Have you seen the whales in this kingdom? Or in this KvK? They all 100% new players? Yeah, I keep seeing that. I see that more and more lately. I mean, even in our KvK, is anyone an experienced whale in 73's KvK? Is any of them? I don't think so. I don't think a single whale is. Blue Flame. Alright, see you, Lou. Have a good workout. 5511. You have a good talent tree. Gear set is the good discount set. Ooh, I really don't like cloud racers. Really don't like cloud racers, but everything else looks good. Not a fan of those cloud racers. Not sure about the helm. I could check that. You said you swear you saw the big guy in 88 running YSG Pierce. That would be something. YSG Pierce. That would be something. So you were running these. I mean, even look at this, right? If that's your one march, you get 2.5% health, 3% wind, march speed. You compare that to 5.5% attack. I would make an argument for the march speed. Plus health is good. And then you had that. I think that's fine. You can keep the helm. I'd probably switch the boots, but I always prefer march speed. I think most good experienced players do. Typically, at least. Boom. Good report, good report. Another day in the, another day, another dollar. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, okay. Let me go with this. I mean, what do you guys think about who's gonna win this? You said the boots are 1 from crit, that's why you keep them now? Oh, so wait. So you crafted them and then you pressed refine and got a 75? Is that what you mean? Wow, that's a crazy flag placement. I mean, this is really a dumb flag placement. Look how easily this would be to burn for Mercy. But I guess the lack of defense makes it not matter. You said your YSG is for barbs only, but on your main you did use Mino YSG. After that you didn't use them at all. I mean, what do you use in SOC? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but what do you use in SOC? And you said your main is Inf. You got 108 mil and 87 mil both Inf. Yikes. 2 infantry accounts. Gross. You said you might skip KvK 2 because you want to train for KvK 3. Honestly, that doesn't make a lot of sense. KvK 2 is the fighter KvK, and KvK 3 is like a farming recovery KvK. So I would not. That does not make any sense, honestly. Just being frank with you, I would not even consider that as a strategy. Yeah, Zonlocks just said don't skip. I think the only reason to skip is if like you genuinely cannot play Rise of Kingdoms. Like you have like a life issue. Okay. You do have Huo and Joan Prime for Cavs. And then Arthur Phillip. What about archers? What do you use on archers? Or do you not have an archer? You suck with archer, the infantry sucks. Oh, okay. Because that's what I was thinking. Like, YSG is still meta with QSH. But yeah, three March Inf is like disgusting. I cringe inside hearing you say that. Let's see, can I pull this off? Oh, that's unfortunate. Fucking sure, whatever, man. KvK 2 is probably the most fun KvK you'll play. Well, that I don't agree with. I hated... Well, I let it. If you lead KvK 2, it is the worst experience of all time. But as far as playing it, yeah, I'm excited. That's true. But it was like the worst thing ever to play. Or sorry, to lead. Most troops kind of dead. Well, you'll get 50% back from KvK return. You know. Diplo for K2 is dog shit. Yeah, that is true. Zonlox is definitely right with that one. What else you say? K2 is fun, but being leadership, it sucks. Trust. Yep, I agree with you. Oh, burning. Right, that's... I got you now. I got you. You know, Teef, you sold your VIP 14 before KvK 1. You were thinking to get it back. He messaged you. I don't think he was active. Wasn't he? I think I was like... I actually think my farm was around him. Where is he? I think it's something over here. I feel like my farm was near him. I could just switch to my farm and look. Not sure if you'll get it back. Yeah, I remember, I vaguely remember someone named... Well, here's my farm. I don't see him. I thought there was a city right here. That's weird. I remember someone named that. I do remember that. Oops. I have to click this. You think I could get it? Just bum rush it? 200k or 220k tier 4? I mean, honestly, not that I support it, but you could probably get a much better one for a lot more value. You have 30%, you said? Oh, yeah, but you can buy these things. Do you spend it all, or are you free to play, Joshua? Are you fully free to play? If you're not free to play, there's stuff to fix. $800, you might get tier 5. $800, you should be getting way more than just tier 5. In this stage of the game, even like, you should be getting way more than tier 5. I mean, it's up to you, right? A lot of people have mixed opinions with that type of stuff. You get tier 5 for like $100. Yeah, that's probably right. I think going into KvK 2, that's probably right. I think I saw one for 150. 800 gets you tier 5 and max commanders. Yeah, that sounds right. That's what you're torn off. If you got it back, you'd spend like 4k. But 800, you might get tier 5 and tier 2 legendary. Yeah. I mean, here's another thought, Burning. Now, I don't know your monetary situation, so you gotta, like, bear with me when I say these things to you. But, if you just wait a KvK, you can spend the same amount of money and get basically SOC commanders, get stuff like rings, get all those goodies that you actually care about. You don't have to do that, but you can. Hey, I survived. Are they gonna go away? That's the boss, yeah? I don't need that, though. I'll take my 30 gems. I mean, if seriously, like people spend like I watched someone spend like $600 on a crazy KvK1 account, and they're planning to then keep it and use it the whole time. And all they're gonna have to do is spend another like 50 grand to get it to the same spot a $200 account and SOC will get them. I mean, that is like massive hyperbole, but the premise is still there. It's so weak. I hate being weak. You're a low spender. Oh, what I was saying earlier is that there's a ticket bundle where after KvK 1, only KvK 1, where you can spend extra and each ticket gets you like another 5% back or something. Something like that. I'm not entirely sure. It's been like 10 years or whatever since I did that. But yeah, it's something like that. Let's do create a passkey. Continue. The troop pack is cheap and worth it. I think it's, I mean, you can just do it for 5. The other thing you can do is, you can request people give you tickets. So like, I don't really care if I get tickets because again, I'm going siege main, but I'm kind of hoping people do. Closest to the sun, Mercury. Who wrote the Symposium? I didn't know that one. Confucius. Nope. Sluggard is March Speed. Achilles. Who does he kill? No, he killed Hector? I didn't know that. Which of these commander's expertise skills is the enhanced version? It's Bjorn. Tigris is obviously a tiger. USA. Which of the following does not increase? Appointing officers. What information does the item Deceptive Troops falsify? Troop count. Deceptive Troops. Yeah, kind of obvious. You don't think people give you tickets even when you tried your hardest? Yeah, I mean, I think I only got tickets in my experience because 1, I was a king and people liked me, and 2, maybe I'll get it now because people like me again. That's kind of what I'm hoping. If I don't get tickets, it's okay. If I do get tickets, that's hype. That's kind of my mentality for things. Well, I have to do this. I don't know if I could hit that. I also like don't have troops. It's like another issue though. Mine's 73. You can throw a small flux to me, but wait for teeth. Oh, I don't want. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but I don't want. Hold on. Fuck, I'm like out of troops. Make it work, make it work. This is a god disgusting march. This is heinous. But we make it work. Yeah, you don't have to do that. I appreciate it though, I really do. I really do. Maybe down the line I'll beg you for it. Who knows? And when I do open donations on here on the stream, you are more than welcome to do it. I will gladly accept it then. But as far as in-game, I feel bad doing it right now. So I think the trick here is to not touch that and to go for these. Even that I could do. Was that tier 3 siege? That's Hannibal. Hannibal CC? No, it's Lohar. Lohar YSG. CC Hannibal. Belly. And it's one of those commanders. Yeah, we'll let you go. Okay. You're 15 mil, now 13.8 mil, and a hospital bill for troops. Yeah, fighting is costly, but it's why we play this game. It's costly yet fun. It's the truth of the matter, you know? Do I have a... I do. So I think I'll start hitting with this, right? Because that's tier 3. Ballista. Oh no, it's tier 2. I don't care, I'll hit it. The other troops should be at least tier 3, I would think. Actually, let's do that. I didn't really do that well, but that's okay. I don't think he can run too much with the Lohar, because it's a fairly slow march. I just want to keep the rage. Wow, it's that slow? That's crazy. We'll just go head on. We'll go head on. And we'll hit into the... No, what the hell? Wow, that's BS. I'm gonna have to hop in the thing. I dragged onto it. I went right past. I'm gonna lose my rage. That's so crazy. That was the worst execution physically possible. I guess what I should have... Well, the city's right here, so I really couldn't have. Oh, wait, I can't... I shouldn't scout until I'm done with this last march. There we go. At least I got some AoE out of it. I'm not going to get the second one off. And then ballistas, we said, are tier 2? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Hey, never stopped me before. That's all tier 4 at least. I'll take it. Kills are kills. That was the last of his marches. Okay. That's great, boom. That's so funny. Let me open up an app on my phone. Okay. I really wanted to get imprisoned, but no one was imprisoning me earlier. Well, I didn't want to, but I was accepting the risk for a video. It should be tier 2, right? Or am I... Oh, wait. That looks like ballista, no? What did that first march have? Is that this? Oh, wait. I think it's ballista. I think it's tier 4 ballista. I thought it was this. Arcuballista. Wait, that's hype. Am I about to get some tier 4? Actual good tier 4 kills out of this? She's working for the ring. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, not a bad thing. I like to say, we'll allow it, we'll allow it. That one should have been decent. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so it was a mix. It was a mix. But still, very good. 29k tier 4. And we'll scout this city now. I got myself hit, so I will have no mercy. Martel thought with he was barbing. He had 5 marches out. And he was running them back. Honestly, I'd send my troops on a run. A long run. If there was other things to fight. Is there anything fun over here? I don't actually have to be that zoomed in, I realize. No, no. A million, but I can't swarm that. Hey, who knows? Maybe he'll come play. You said, oh yes, boom, if he knew how much it costs to get the... I mean, I think it's just, depends on how much you want to use. Hey, 5 million. Free to play hype. I now am at 56 million KP. Not great, but not terrible. I'll have to accept it. Alright. Let's look at there. Because the difference is like he could save $5 because that's what it costs to get the cheapest amount. You know what I mean? So you could say free even technically because people can gift you it. It's hard to have a catch-all rule. Alright, we'll go back to spectating. I think it's $4.99 to yeah. Yeah, I mean Boom, I believe Boom is oh, you know what? I could just check this for you. I'll check. I'll just straight up pull it up for you. Let me go to the King's Codex. We'll also go here. 1114. Oh, I already saw that. We need. Oh, I didn't. Whoops. 1 gold chest. Maybe it stops at 50. I'll check right now. I just have to change the song. And then pull it up on the Discord. Bundle info. Now here's the question. What is the bundle called? So they're still stalemated. In the north. The south, it looks like they recovered a little bit. I'm rooting for 86 to lose here. Because I think that they bit a little bit too much off. I think they're going to win. Clearly, 87 isn't really putting up a good fight. Sorry, Joshua. But it doesn't really seem like this is a great fight for anything. It seems like they're just accepting the loss here. But I do want 86 to lose. So I hope these two kingdoms pull it back. They're repairing there. They're repairing here. I mean, once you cut here, which they're going to, you can bum rush for this. You can move to support along the same line. I probably would go for that. But you said you're done. You have nothing left in you. Did you... Let me look at your account. Where are you? You're over here, right? Blue Flame, 19 mil KP. So what happened? Did you just not prepare well enough for KvK? Because you didn't... Your KP is not too high, you know what I mean? You did a good job with your deads, though. According to what you said earlier. But... Did you just not prepare enough resources? Or was it a speeds issue? What'd you run into? I'm curious. Also, Boom, if you remember the name of that bundle, please let me know. Is it... Oh, wait. Wait, I found it. I found it. Souls Reborn. Up to 10%. Oh. Okay, that's KvK 2 to 3. Hold on. Souls Reborn is KvK 2 to 3 according to this. Echoes of... No. Let me... I wonder if I looked up ticket, if this would go faster. Let me try. Ticket. So you had speed ups, but you did some research stuff because the trades were bad and you accidentally spent too much. Ah, it's classic. Yeah, it's a classic mistake. It's alright. It's alright. The only thing you have to worry about is if you did want to migrate to a better kingdom, you may not have the requirements. But that's, I don't know if that's even what you were looking for. I'm just kind of talking out loud. Alright, I don't see another bundle, so we're just going to pull it up. Can I show it like this? I think I can. Alright, so we're going to switch to my laptop screen. Then we're going to switch to this. I don't think I'm leaking anything. And I'll click here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Alright, let's go like this. So, this is the $5 bundle. Basically, you get these troop return scrolls. And you can use them to get... It says, used to immediately gain 2,000 fallen troops. I don't know what that's referring to. I think it's more so referring to if you want to use it before the event. So I would ignore that. And you can see Ruz here, who is a knowledgeable player. I think YouTuber as well, right? He does say KvK 2 and 3, but I don't see anything for KvK 1. He does say it's up to 10% troops back. Only 2,000 per troop. So I don't know. I don't really know what to think. If it is just up to 10% and that's what it costs to do all of it, it's kind of expensive. Kind of expensive. Let me see if I could search KvK 1. Oh, hold on. No, they're killing my gem gatherers. No, not my gem gatherers. You son of a bitch. Oh. Well, this is going to work out for me. Oh, I can't hop in there. I am ironically so much weaker than him. But what I can do is hop in there. Basically cheeseburger. Let me see what it looked like. No, it really was bad. We'll hop back in. I don't think it's worth it. Well, that was better. He said same thing, K1 stops at 50. And if you buy all, you have a lot left over. You can also get tickets from some event, though. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, we're not going to look at it again. But that is interesting. I mean, generally speaking, it's not a big deal. You know if your marches are weak or what? Did you share it with me? Let me see. I mean, your gear isn't phenomenal, but it's not bad. What did you pair with your Mina? What did you pair? I mean, you're obviously only 14 mil, so your tech can't be great. 5552 YSG. Damn, that's awful RNG though. You got hit with the RNG. I mean, these are tier 1. I don't really mind if they die. I'll take some free hits. You used the skill reset too? Damn. I need my gems. Gotta get me those fat gems. Oh, there's just nothing. I thought there'd be a note here. Probably he's gonna die here. I think there's almost no way I make it. He's so much faster. Run, Constance, run! Ah, I went for it. I went for it. Because he was going to cut me off at the top. Now, at a minimum, I know that I have troop count. Wait, hold on. To, like, he has to come across this bridge. That I know. I'll hit that. Hannibal Aethel? I don't want a 2v1 though. Is it bait so I don't go after the other one? It could be Barca. Or sorry, it could be. I said it could be Barca. Oh my god. I meant to say it could be bait. Like he just doesn't want me to hit both. But I will go for it. I forget though what's food for my main is not food for this account. This is my territory. I wonder if he even realizes. Okay. I mean, I'll go 2v1 a little in my territory. He's almost in the yellow. The thing is, guys, KvK is over, and I don't love those numbers though. All right, we'll do one of these. I am running on territory, so it should be easy to get away. I can't imagine that trade was bad. Let me go refresh. Yeah, just positive. That's kind of what I expected it to be. I'm not surprised at all. What else I gotta do? Hide that. There we go. Blue flame. Okay, I mean that's not great. 595. Yeah, I mean that's not great. It's your tech just isn't great. I mean that's kind of the truth here, right? You're missing massive amounts of tech. And honestly, your power must be in the wrong things because your power isn't that bad, but your tech is not it. Like this, for instance, should be at like 7. These should be at 7. Then you should have got these to 1. So you could get the others to like 2 or 3. Should have had you in the K1. Yeah, man. Pull up. Pull up. Let's see. What is he sending? Hey, get out of my town. This is my home. I'm out of troops. Ethel's nice because it kind of makes it, you can make it work. I do need to build, so I will actually do this. We'll send just that. Oh, it's a belly. Is that gonna hit me? I can hide in my flags, so I'm not concerned. Might see you in K4 though. You're gonna repeat. Yeah, so I was looking into that today. It seems like the meta for K4 is just repeating, right? Those archers? Whoa, it's Mina YSG with a Cav archer mix. That's interesting. Bro, you are not catching him. What are you doing? That ship is sailed, brother. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just trolling around, but if he wants to come next to my city, I'll cheeseburger. Oh, his belly's pretty fast, though. He almost caught. But there's no chance he catches me there. There's no chance. Oh, I'm out of water. Goddamn. I created a passkey. I already created a passkey. Continue. Bro, you're not gonna catch him. Chill. Ooh, he's got an expert CC. That's so crazy. That is crazy. Should have seen how much work your tech was before you used Speedos. Oh, worse? Yeah, I'm not jealous of you. Not jealous of you. This isn't touching, right? Yeah. You already registered this device. Oh, I guess I could do it on my phone then. Bluetooth is off. Turn on Bluetooth. This will be saved. I guess I'll turn on Bluetooth. Okay. So much YouTube on Teams right now while you guys are hanging out with me. I'll let that march hit me. A minute. He said, yes, definitely. Only fighting young accounts and same shop and rewards as SOC. Only thing that sucks is passports and tech get expensive after buying so much in such a short amount of time. Passports, I've never had a problem with passports. Unless you're migrating a lot, and I don't think you did. Should you focus your tech? Also, would your march still work for KvK? You'll max YSG by then? Yeah, you can make a Mina YSG work. It won't be like... it won't... So... God tier march. It certainly won't be God tier anymore. I'll let you know that right now. Bro, they can't... If you never migrate back, you can repeat KvK 4 times. What is... What is the point of it? It's just oh, I understand what you said now. I'm sorry. I totally misunderstood. I completely understand now. With CJ and K2, you'll let me know all Cav, even Saladin is squishy? Really? Saladin is usually pretty solid in that regard. I don't know why this isn't working. I feel like nothing works. I'll do this. Let's go with one of these. I don't know. I really wanted to hit 100 mil. Saladin. Oh, he's leaving. What a loser. Saladin skills have no effect on CJ due to him cleansing everything. Yeah, but this, I didn't think that's how his skill worked. Alright, you're gonna make me look. You're gonna make me look. Fine, I'll go look. Only because you insist, Boom. Only because you absolutely begged me to go look at their skills and told me that you would unsub and never come back. Only because you said all that. Okay. Let me... Hold on. Okay. Alright, we're gonna look at those skills because I'm curious now. So we're talking about cavalry and an infantry commander. Specifically, we're talking about CJ. So what CJ does, that just to be clear, you're referring to him doing this. The 50% chance to cleanse, 100% chance to cleanse. If it has multiple stacks, it cleanses one stack with a 3-second cooldown. Okay, so it is good. But what does Saladin do? Because I didn't think that's what Saladin did. I know I have him. Here we go. Okay, that's not relevant. That's not relevant. That's not relevant. I mean, he doesn't do anything that gets cleansed. He doesn't do anything that gets cleansed. Am I not understanding? Am I not understanding what cleansed is? Isn't cleansed like silence and stuff? He doesn't do any silence. I don't know. Doesn't seem like he does anything. Like gets affected by CJ. Wait. France. Skill damage debuff applies to Pierce and healing debuff. Oh. But it has nothing to do with... Wait. So, okay. You worded things in a way I didn't understand. You said that it's due to him cleansing himself. What you're referring to is that his effects just have nothing to do with it. It's not that he cleanses it. It just has nothing to do with it. His cleanse implies that he's actually cleansing the effect. But he just doesn't care about skill damage because he's doing normal smite focused. Am I understanding now? I don't understand KvK 2 stuff. That's the only reason I'm asking. I'm just trying to clarify. I think this is 88, right? Yeah. Senate. I can't pronounce that. Was the only one to defeat Cyrus. Oh, it was Tommy. I didn't know that. That's interesting. That is an interesting one. Anything cool here? A lot of gathering going on. Yeah, and Saladin debuffs Pyrrhus, who goes with CJ. But CJ... Okay, I don't know. I'll just have to agree to disagree with you, Boom. I don't understand you. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. I don't see... There's nothing in Saladin's toolkit that gets removed from a cleanse. And if I am totally wrong, someone explain to me. Alright, take care, man. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Saladin has... I'll look again. He has a reduction of march speed. He debuffs skill damage and Pierce does skill damage. But that doesn't get cleansed. I think we have a misunderstanding in the cleanse effect. Where is this guy? Where's the boy? Does this have it? Silence? No. I need a cleansed CJ. Here, let me read it. Maybe I'm wrong. Cleanse effects from active skills. Wait, cleanse effects from active skills can be prevented by the silenced effect. Cleanse effects from... What is that? That does not make sense to me. Cleanse effects from active skills can be prevented by the silenced effect. So it's saying that it cleanses effects that are prevented by the silenced. It cleanses effects on the active skill that's prevented by the silence. So in other words, it removes the silence. Am I correct? A cleanse means it removes silence. Am I correct, or am I misreading? Yeah, Tommy poison stacks. Yes, you are correct with that one. I agree with you that cleanse removes Tommy poison stacks. I don't think it removes the skill damage debuff. I could be wrong. I could be talking out my ass. I could be completely wrong. But I don't understand that. Cleanse basically takes debuffs off. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think so. I thought cleanse... I know it says... Oh, that's not the right thing to click. Uh-oh. I know it says cleanses one debuff, but I'm pretty sure it's about the prevention. I don't know. I thought it was like status effects. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, this is the type of thing I'll ask someone. This is also why I like to make clear that I am a hangout channel first before I am a educational channel. I give advice, but I always tell you to fact check and all that because I'm not fully sure. I think I'm right, but I'm very much so not confident. And part of the reason for that is all the modern commanders don't use this stuff anymore. It's like almost completely irrelevant because they all just counter each other anyways. Okay, that's verified. Let me cook. What else you need from me? Let me go back. You hit Saladin for 5k white numbers and 9k smite. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I don't know. Clearly. Ooh. Yeah. I was debating. We'll do it here. No, did one of you beat me, you sons of bitches? No way. One of you beat me to it? Wow. That's wild. When you beat me that quick. Who got it? I gotta know. You didn't think they were exclusive? Well, it didn't work, so I assume one of you guys beat me. Unless it's just a broken code. Did they send it out and not activate it by accident? Does it only work at like midnight? I don't know. I don't have an answer on that one. All these things I don't have answers to. What am I ever gonna do? What am I ever gonna do with myself? Yeah, it's not working. I don't know. Let me see on the Discord if they're saying anything. I'm curious if someone beat me though. I'd be pretty hype if someone did for them. Honestly, that would be a pretty hype GG. But I would also like to think that if someone did beat me, they'd say something, because that's cool. I mean, you don't know you're not that fast? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't overly quick, but I certainly wasn't slow. Oh, this guy is still here. Let me do this. Would be a nice extra stuff. Wait, is that what it is? Is that what they're giving right now? In that? Shit, if you're able to see that, then that means I probably didn't get it. No. That's so lame if someone did it and didn't even say anything. At least brag about it. It's invalid. It's invalid, not already claimed. I'm not sure what to think. You sent it to chat? That's so weird. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad one in the slightest. I'm so lost. Why would it have been invalid? It would make perfect sense if it said it was used, but it wouldn't say invalid. Hey Lou. Welcome back, welcome back. You have came back to me incredibly confused. You have come back to me being absolutely lost. Why is it invalid? I don't know. Probably won't say anything to support. I could though. I definitely could. I'll think about it. You ask the chat, you'll find out who stole. Yeah, but that's what's confusing me, is if it was used, it wouldn't say invalid, it would say this code has been used already. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't say it's an invalid code, it would tell me it was used. That's why I'm like, did Lilith just mess up? Like, was my code just not activated? It says it's an invalid code. STSYMWIY 47. Yeah, I don't know. Bizarre. That is bizarre. Let us go look at the KvK. What about SOC? Did their Kingsland open? Oh my god, it did! I should have been watching this the whole time. Wow, and JST's doing better in this corner than I thought. Of course they are, it's JST. I want the top to win. Generally speaking, the top is the advantage right now on this river. Rallying into this. The GG Achilles swarming, that is... Oh, for the defense debuff. That's what it's for. Can you even fathom how many marches we're looking at right now? It's wild, isn't it? Like, what's even happening? Oh well, I guess that's that. Imagine they could place like a flag here and just unlimited rally this. That would be sick. Yeah, I don't know. Boom, out of curiosity, was your code the same as mine? Or was your code completely different? Doing the classic hug the mountain. We'll create a new passkey. Alright, I'll try it. So it's similar, but it's different, as this, like the same start. I just want to see if it says it was used or what. Oh no, it says invalid. Damn, did one of you sons of bitches take it and you didn't even say anything? That's crazy, guys. You gotta at least brag about stealing it from me. Come on, really? That's so lame. I have literally no problem with it I have no problem with it being stolen. It's just so lame to steal it and not brag about it. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm just waiting for the auto bar to be done. I mean, I'm not gonna lose sleep over 500 gems. It's just funny. Doesn't say anything. Like, I feel like if I had taken a passkey, I would have bragged like crazy. Oh, I say passkey. I'm doing a passkey thing right now. If I had taken a code, I would have bragged like nuts. Go to here. Oh, they did get the burn. That's a big burn. That's a last burn. Each of these flags. These are nice and healthy, though. What else we need? It's a big burn, though. That's a big last burn right there. You gotta push into here. Oh, they got the last burn here. JST's going down. Is this JST? Ooh. Ooh, that's some crazy building. God, these good kingdoms are so amazing with this stuff. It is beyond impressive. Turn on. Sure. Let's go to... It is so impressive to be able to build like that. Well, here's the other issue for them. Oh, it's not going to get expanded. Never mind. Yeah. That'll be my siege tower one day. Right here. So, I mean, this corner is in trouble. And then... Yeah, what about here? They're burning. Yeah, it looks like they're getting cooked. I'm so curious who has the reaction speed to beat me to do that fast. Like, they saw it. They must have saw it, and their brain just went, it's game time. Go view. Okay. Tools. Creator partnerships. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, we'll just wait. It's a little confusing, but that's okay. Wait. Come be the whale for you? What am I looking at here? Oh, just you at rank 1. Yeah, you're cooking, man. Let me go look at your KvK. So, this is... Oh, we're up here now. KP gain. Yeah, it makes sense. You've been in like every rally, every garrison. I mean, if Kingsland opened tomorrow, you guys control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically 7, and we can argue who controls this one. So you basically control every pass. I mean, this KvK is like basically, I keep saying that word, but really over. So, yeah, I don't know. I really want to know who we're queuing into KvK in on my main, because we're queuing right now. Where is it? That's just not the right button. It's 24 downtime when 21 uptime. Okay, so we'll see another flip is basically what you're telling me. 50-day season length. Let's go back to the stream. All right. So, with that said, I don't think I'm going to... I think I'm going to call it now. I think I'm going to call it a bit early. Still went over 2 hours. Did I get the flux? Hold on, let me see. I needed to do the recharge. Yeah, I did. Okay, perfect. So I think I'm going to call it a bit early. I don't have too much left to do. We were just spectating and hanging out. But overall, I think it's a pretty up in the air. See what happens in the next flip of uptime, downtime in both those two KvKs. Got to really see if 87 gets back into the fight. Or if once 87's out, if it's going to kind of die. I don't know. Where are we? I want to look at it again. And we're not going to go until I have a solid opinion. 86, here we go. I also want to see what the north looks like. So, they are building back in. It looks like they shifted attention back up to this line. I guess they got stressed by this and wanted to relieve some pressure. At least until the back flags are built. I love this. They're skipping right through. They are touching here though, which nothing is happening. Send some of your PMs to the chat that you've gotten. There are now changes in allies between kingdoms, as I'm sure you all know. S30, we would prefer to join you and 23 and 20. I'm hoping you can talk to your leaders. Oh wow, so they're trying to switch to get rewards. That's so funny. You guys don't need them. The map is so decided already. Alright, anyways. Oh wait, I was looking at them like they were enemies. They're allies. So they're building this way. I like that. They are stalemated. Oh, they're burning. 86 got the burn. I don't know why there's a Lohar there. They're repairing. Ooh, he's getting close to a bill. What's splitting rewards for 4, now 3? You'll take more rewards. Yeah, yeah. Purple is building in. Kind of bold. Kind of bold. Also, debatably a really dumb flag placement. But maybe they didn't have too much of a choice. Here they're burning. Okay, so 86 is pulling it back. 86 is winning this right now. And they're starting to win this. And it looks like they've probably already won this. Right now, 86 has full domination. Right now, 86 is full domination compared to when we looked earlier. I do think that they need to stop focusing here. I think it was good to relieve pressure, but it didn't successfully relieve pressure. So they need to shove this way. And kind of work in combination. So they either shove this way or they go like this. Yeah, because look, they built that way. That's kind of wild now that I look at it. I would shove a line right up to here like they're doing. Put a flag here. Not touching, but a flag there if you can. Even if it's slightly in your own territory. Then keep the flag line going straight. You have all this TP space. Beautiful TP space. Like, I almost can't even believe how much there is. And then you get to like here. You go another up here, another down for TP. Oh, maybe not down because they need TP. So it would be this way. One here. One here. Go for this cut. They're pushing through. They push to this cut. They push to free 87. And that's how they bring this KvK back. You said you're still live? Yep, I am. Obviously, I am indeed still here. Someone stole my code, so I am having a great time. But I think that's how they win or lose that KvK, is they either do that or they don't do that. You know what I mean? I don't understand why you shared that. Okay. It's so... I don't like it all this. Like, what if they just decided to full send it and cut this line? Like, all join here. Isn't that stressful? You hit 1 mil power today. Congrats. What's your kingdom age? You said VIP 16 with tier 4 is so nice. Only use 3 bill resources and 126 days for a 678 mil KP gain. Yeah, I mean in SOC that'll go way down, but that is very nice for KvK 3 or 2, KvK 2. You're a month in. Well, I will warn you that things are not going to feel very nice for you when you get to KvK and stuff. But to each their own, you know what I mean? Because technically, most of us are 1 mil by the end of like the second day. So, I will warn you that getting into KvK, not being kicked out of your kingdom and stuff, may be a little bit difficult for you. I just want you to start thinking about that and planning potentially where you're going to have to migrate if you do. Maybe collecting the passport is really what I'm referring to. I do have a video on that. Whatever you may think is necessary. Go here. Did I have this one? I have this one. Alright, I won't touch either. How do you get that? How do you get what? What are you referring to? What are you referring to? I don't know. I don't think you're referring to anything with inscriptions. Oh, a passport? So I do have an entire video on it. But the easiest way is you go into your alliance, right? You click this. If you have over 100 members, it gets put in here for free. Otherwise, you need an officer to stock it. And then you would just scroll down and buy it with 600,000 credits. You can see right here, 600,000 credits. And then depending on your power, you need different amounts. So like I need like 70 on my mains, or like 55 with the vacation pass, something like that. And what am I thinking of? And you, for instance, with 1 mil, you only need 1 passport. You need a single passport. So like my restart account at 20 mil, or whatever it's at, I don't know off the top of my head, but there is a very, very well used chart. Does Orc have it actually? Hold on. I feel like Orc has it off the top of my head. Wow, I'm just so amazing to remember that. Here you go. I cannot believe I remember that. So 0 to 10 mil is 1 passport, 10 to 15 is 2, So like my restart right now would need 4. I, on this account, need 75 plus, I guess. But 75, I think, is the answer. And you can see the credit cost. So like if I bought it all from credits, it's 45 million. Now, you're only a million power. So I think you're completely free to play. Probably play this game in your leisure. Both of which is totally fine. That's why at my restart it's free to play. But you could... That's not the right button. You could click the wrong button. No, you could go into Super Value Bundles. And go to New Worlds. Spend $5, you get 1. $10, you get like 2 or 3. You know, that sort of thing. But like I said, the easiest way is definitely buying it here. 100%. And like I said, 600,000 credits too. So it's not a small amount. So you do want to plan accordingly. Kind of want to... How many blueprints do I have? I have a few. I think I'm going to do it. What if I do... What if I do this? Hold on. Hold the phone. Relax, guys. Relax. Oh, you sons of bitches. It's Forge or Refined. Awaken doesn't work. Oh, you sons of bitches. Referring to Lilith, by the way, if you haven't figured that out. Oh, damn. Okay. Is what it is. I still want to do it, though. So we'll awaken. You did the same thing? Well, luckily I realized. That would have sucked if I didn't realize. Quick awaken. I don't have the mats to do much more, but I can do this one. Prince, you in every live stream? Prince is awesome. Also, hi, Gerpy. I forgot to say hi to you earlier. So that's a good buff. 1.5% all damage. Whenever I launch, there's a 10% chance to reduce their... Yeah, I mean, I need that. Or I want that. I don't think I have enough, though, yeah. Technically speaking, I can afford the blueprint. But I don't have the leather. So let me go to here. Swap to leather. Alright. Well, that's not bad. Now we're at 4. And once I'm at 5 there, that's a sexy looking Cav set in the work. I got a crazy good free-to-play. Well, I hope first off you know that wasn't my free-to-play. I'll go right on my free-to-play now. As far as tips, you know, you have the obvious tips, right? Try to stay in the top alliance. My tips to you are don't fight at all before KvK. Make friends is my other tip. You should make friends. Because it's way easier to operate when people like you. So much easier. And you may get some extra rewards. As far as actual gameplay tips, you know, do the sleeper account. I have videos on what to do for a sleeper account and all that stuff, I believe. Don't get caught being a sleeper. Join a group. Definitely don't do a restart without being in a group. Like, for sure. What else is there? I don't know. I think that's about it. But, alright. I am going to head out. Feel free to message me on my Discord. But until then, everyone, take care. I wish you the best. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.